direction back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out day and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Now the election back and I'll die away.
12 minutes past the hour of 1 o'clock.
This is what I have to say.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to all our members locked on.
Fights and grudges and
The Street Council is in session.
come, let us sit and try.
Your Speaker of the House, Anderson, with you guys on this Friday.
More than ever we must show discipline, tolerance,
Friday, 14th of November.
to build a strong and
Good
better.
afternoon to each and every one of you.
I say,
To all our loyal
is
listeners.
the mean for.
Mr. Claxton Bay, President,
Oh, come, let us work.
Kingsley, Kunji as well, KFC,
Come, my brother, come, my sister.
Miss Mova,
Let us build a nation together.
Mr. Dabadi,
Oh,
Shack Lady,
yeah,
Mommy Sauce, Stick Sauce, the Conspiracy Man as well. Good afternoon going out to you as well, man.
Remember, the key to success is working hard.
And it's around that time where everyone is having lunch.
Must have regard.
What's the menu for today? You know that most people love to eat a little pilau on a Friday, you know. Some, well, definitely eat out.
We surely will.
If for the entire week you have been carrying lunch, I know sometimes on a Friday, it's the day that, you know, you take it a little easy
And production
and you buy something nice
to build
to eat.
a strong and better nation.
To all those fast food outlets,
That is the main.
barbershop, spas, the corporate offices, the mechanic shop.
Oh, come, let us work hand in hand. Because this is our land. Come, my brother.
All of you that are locked on to the Street 919 FM, good afternoon to the taxi drivers, maxis as well, and to all your passengers. Hope that everyone reach safely to their destination. Some are calling the weather right now, weather to run away.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show
So the Black Friday sale continues at Courts.
production to build.
Yes, Black Friday starts at Courts with unbeatable deals on electronics,
That is the main.
furniture, appliances, and more. Today, purchase 3
Hand in hand.
or more items and get a 30% off credit. Purchase 2 or more items and get 20% off cash or credit.
Together.
Purchase 1 item and get a 10% off cash or credit. Plus, get 30% off on TVs 55-inch to 98-inch. But that's not all. Get more with free delivery on credit purchases $4,999 and over. Don't forget, you can shop today and pay us later.
Also goes for every.
Offer valid until the 16th of November 2025. Only at Courts. Definitely Courts is bringing the value home.
Now is the
Terms and conditions do apply. So make sure and check out Courts
Let us stay in
and take advantage of all the great specials, all the great discounts
now.
that they have during this festive season.
discipline,
It's definitely looking like Christmas.
production, to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because
And guess who's home for Christmas?
my brother, come my sister.
That's right, KFC wedges. Fluffy, golden, seasoned just right. Only for $15 for a large portion. It's the perfect snack for your Christmas lime movie night or that extra comfort with your meal. Wedges are home for Christmas only at KFC. It's a finger licking good. To all persons interested in Flow in Tobago, connect your home this season with the Flow Link Up or Link Up Plus and get free installation, or go big with the Link Up More plan and take home a $500 grocery voucher. Offer ends December 31st. Sign up at Flow Milford Bay Plaza store today. Terms and conditions apply. And we are definitely calling all businesses, all business professionals, calling the self-employed. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's Choice is here to help you expand your empire. It's our 75th anniversary, and we introducing the Build It loan. Get financing up to a maximum of $2.5 million. Use it for construction or the purchase of an income-generating property. We offer a very competitive interest rate and more time to pay. Build your future today. Apply today. Call 639-8375 or visit mpcutobago.com. Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Building wealth, building future, building you. And this promotion has been approved by the NLCB. Special conditions do apply. Also, our street family in Tobago, Street 919 FM Tobago, will be hosting our first ever Christmas Caravan Drive. The East Edition 2025. We are coming from 919 all the way to Charlottesville on December 20th, 2025. Come enjoy the journey with us. We finish off at Charlottesville Bandstand with lots of games, snacks, and treats for the kids and live entertainment from some of your favorite Tobago artists.
In short,
Lots of prizes to be won. Bring the kids and have a spectacular day. For more info, call 369-6414, 301-2713, 357-2006, or 309-0136.
discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
So I'm seeing the Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs is actually having a press conference at the moment, and it's live. For those that probably want to hear exactly what,
cause you know as well as I do the only way
he's talking about, probably you could probably tune in
and
see exactly what
because now
the goodly minister is informing the nation about.
Discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
So that our boys went out last night. Our Carnival Kings, Trinidad and Tobago football team. They were up against the Reggae Boys, Jamaica. The game didn't go exactly as they would have liked it to. Ended draw, 1 each.
Who going to live in a foreign land? Now is the time.
A lot of persons are saying that, you know, the guys really showed
instead of staying out
a fight last night,
because
they really showed passion in the game. And we want to make sure that we continue to support them as they get ready for their next outing, their next fixtures.
I say that is the
You're just gonna have to trust the process, right?
So
we hope that they could at least be able to get the results that they are looking for in their next game.
Let us build a nation together.
But to the Trinidad and Tobago football team, we continue to support you all, red, white, and black. Also seeing here that the PNM to decide today on integrity referral for Mr. Anil Roberts. I invite you, our members, feel free to be a part of the show. to our shareholders. If you have something that you'd like to share, a concern, something that you want to highlight, phone lines are always open. 342-0081, 466-5391, and you could also send your voice notes as well. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
DJ Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon to you and Hashim the Dream. Blessings to everyone. The football match, I really didn't follow it. I just heard this morning that Jamaica won, and I'm not even sure the score. But congratulations to the players out there for even giving their effort.
But I don't think Jamaica won though. I think it was one each. One all. One all, yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm not too sure. But anything, we celebrate sports, right? Cricket, football. Recently it was Keyshawn Walker, Tangerine the Dream, and Caribbean Olympics or whatnot. Sports is quite exciting. Even when we have our Miss Trinidad who went Miss Asha Abrams or whatever, things like that exciting. So it excites us, right? We don't really seem to celebrate education too much. From my time when I was in secondary school, you used to hear about scholarships often when CXC and Cape results come out. So it feels as though we kind of dip in that aspect. To be real, I just calling to bring it back to reality. Was the vibe today? Was the mindset today? Especially as like a politician, the Minister of Labour, Minister of Education, Minister of National Security. Was the vibe? Was the based on the research and the analysis that was done yesterday and day before and whatnot, was the plan? Because as a country, persons seeking employment, persons unemployed in the communities, persons dealing with issues on a regular. And I can speak for my community for a long period of time. It's like an ongoing this and that and that and this. And it's only like when you make your voice, or you express your voice on certain platforms, then somebody behind the scenes, it appears so, just let people know, well, okay, calm down a little bit, calm down. But that's not justice, everything I express, and I even made a respectful mention to, Mr. Zahir Ali, who is the legal mind, of the TTPS personality on beyond the tape. I really stand by everything I say. It's not really in my nature to, identify persons, and really and truly, I shouldn't even be like, so active voicing frustration and whatnot. I supposed to be working and enjoying. I would have still listen to the show, for entertainment value, but I apologize, but it's hard for me to find any entertainment or any trust in anything, because anybody else you might be able to understand if you're coming from a different perspective. But as I said, and I will always say, going to primary school, secondary school, tertiary, honestly working through those years, that's a foundation of life that nothing could, substitute or switch. So I wouldn't stay too long on the phone. I just given a sense of reality, Thanks for the time. I continue to listen, and I humbly ask, but I'm not resting totally on humbly asking, because I think we as citizens have been humbly asking our leaders to do right by us. You know, just imagine how that sounds. You know, so we need betterment. You know, Carnival coming up soon. I'm not distracted by anything at all, you know. All I really want is the ability to earn my income, earn income so I could provide for myself, you know, and live my life unaffected. You know, I don't bother nobody. I don't get involved in anything. You know, the direction of society, however it going, I do my own thing. Simple like that. You know, so yeah. And I continue to apply, you know, but you see, you know, knowing that person's behind the scenes blocking your employment and everything, you know, that's total injustice. That's total injustice from the state. You know, so you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Okay, cool. I seen some messages about my Wi-Fi fluctuating, but I don't want to stay too long. But I mean that's real issues, you know. So
All right. Well, thanks so much for your contribution, member. As I said, there's so much persons that I know, even like our member there, who has, you know, been searching for a job. And I know the market is very, very, very stiff right now because everybody is searching, you know, there's a lot of persons. And as there's so much persons looking for a job, and then there's also additional persons now on the market also searching, because as you would know that based on just the economy and how things are literally going, even the private sector, not only the public sector, has literally started to dismiss some of the employees, offer them VSEP. They have started a lot of retrenchment. Some persons' job has become redundant. And I think for the next couple of months, even by the the end of this year, even into next year, I am seeing that there are going to be a lot more persons that are literally going to be unemployed, unfortunately. Even looking at the Prime Minister, her announcement of not using Brian Lara Stadium for fetes and so forth, which rightfully is I have no issue with it. I understand that noise pollution and all of these different things, but what I'm asking for is that we should at least have a plan as to how we're going to treat with these promoters and so forth. Where are they going to literally direct them now to have these events? Because what a lot of persons tend to forget is that when an event of that magnitude is hosted, there's a lot of different employment it creates, from the graphics person to the marketing personnel, to the persons who literally clean up after the event, to the persons who help set up the event, tent companies, chair rental, you name it, drinks as well, staffing. The promoter will have to hire staff, whether it be security, backstage, assistant, you name it. Yeah. So there's a lot of persons that would definitely be hired when they throw an event.
Because this is our land. Come, my brother.
Some companies, they look forward for that particular season. Whether it be Carnival, Christmas, you name it, they look at these seasonal things as a potential way to be able to score, even to probably to make additional monies to be able to literally carry them through the year. they would make money during the year, but they tend to maximize on these particular events.
Working hard,
And they themselves also have employees that they would have to pay.
have regard.
So it's small companies that would definitely be a part of these events, yeah? Even food-wise too, a lot of persons who do catering and so forth, they would also be able to make money when they throw events like this. So there's a lot of persons that literally are involved when creating an event. It's just not the promoter. A lot of persons just think that the promoter alone is the person who, is making money, blah, blah, blah. No. And this promoter is literally creating jobs for other small enterprises, small business owners, even sole trader, even a man who's selling a little bottled water on the road. Sometimes he might know an event close to him. He might just go there with a cooler and sell some drinks, like for instance, Carnival this year. I remember when I left the Ultimate Soca Champion. The amount of persons that was the amount of vendors that was lined up when you were leaving the event, selling corn soup and so forth. Because everybody literally is trying to earn, because they have responsibilities and this is their way of being able to earn, yeah? And I really am in support of persons who are willing to earn an honest dollar.
It's putting more effort and less play.
Because there's a lot of persons as well that are out there that are creating so much of mischief
to build a strong and better nation. I say
home invasions
is the main foundation.
Calling up the elderly.
Oh, come let us go.
It's like around this time, it's like you always have to be looking over your shoulder.
Sister, and let us build a nation together.
Is this the way that we want to continue to live? So yes, I know that a lot of persons will jump up and talk about, again, ketchup, mustard, and blah, blah, blah. But, as I always say, we have to literally look beyond that.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who want to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something.
And as we sit back and we see prices of things increase.
Now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
We could sit there as long as we want, but the possibility of seeing those same items, if raw material or if prices decrease in other places, these main suppliers are not going to drop their prices.
Hand in hand.
If bread goes up, increase tomorrow, and wheat price drop
and let us build
a couple months after, you're not going to see a decrease in your bread price. So we all would be affected by it, yeah? As I say, I believe Trinidad and Tobago, we have a lot of potential and we have a lot of things that are already here. The problem is implementing and enforcing it. There are a lot of jobs that are available. It's just that you need the right people to oversee it. And I stress so much on maintenance. Maintenance is a serious job. We have too many things in Trinidad and Tobago that was built. Thousands, millions of dollars was spent on it. And there's no person who is doing any sort of maintenance on it. And it just stays there and deteriorates. a lot of stuff we are still doing it analog. In 2025, when a lot of these things should be digital.
And we build a nation together. Come together, 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 together. I say come, say we build a nation together. We build a nation together.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon to the street. 91.9 FM. Good afternoon, DJ. Yeah, how are you going, brother?
Hi, good. Anyway, good. What's up with you?
Anyway, well, I will. So what's the topic you talk about this? I get lost. Anyway, I will go on last night game. Did you understand how much social media we have in this country, brother? Anyway, like social media and government media, and we could not get the game live last night, my brother, boy, after the settle radio, you know. But did you understand the 85th minute, boy? I think that was we Gold Cup. I listened on radio, did you understand? It was so exciting, man. Anyway, good afternoon to the street. I just want to highlight this last night game. They had a little mistake, which the goal thing was clear, and the player was playing, and he got a straight shot to the left side at the goal post, but it didn't went in. Well, we go to, I want to congratulate two teams, which, did you understand what the new name again? The new name of
Carnival King.
Carnival King, congratulate Carnival King and Jamaican for how much
the reggae boys.
They went to with the hurricane and things. Yeah, boy. Yeah, for a whole train, boy. So did you understand? Thank you for taking my call, and I'm not getting you on YouTube at all. Anyway, good afternoon again to everybody. On the street 91.9 FM, boy.
Yeah, thanks for your contribution, member. Yeah. That's Panadol.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard.
And I invite you guys to be a part of the show as well. 342-00814-665391 and send your voice notes as well.
We surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production.
Now I saw something that is very disturbing.
I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work.
We'll definitely get more into it in the next hour.
This is our land. Come my brother, come
But the headline read, investigation launched after students found having sex in toilet. So investigation continuing after an incident at a secondary school in Kumutu, in which two students were found having sex in the toilet on Wednesday. The incident led to a deeper probe after it was learned the 14-year-old girl was also allegedly having a sexual relationship with a male relative at home. The teacher was informed around 2 p.m. on November 12th that the girl was seen having sexual intercourse with a 13-year-old boy in the school's washroom. Upon checking, the teacher found the two and separated them before taking them to the principal's office, where the police as well as the parents for both students were contacted. It was reported that during questioning, the girl admitted to engaging in sexual relations with a close male relative since October at her 41-year-old mother's house, where she also resides. The girl was later taken to the Kumutu Health Center, where she was medically examined, and a report obtained for the purpose of for the purpose of furthering the investigation.
This also goes
So you're hearing the age, right? The girl is just 14.
to live in a foreign
The
land.
young man is 13 years old.
Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation.
We definitely need
That is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand.
parents, I should say, need to pay
Come my friend,
even more attention to their children
build a nation together.
and what they're really involved in at that age. At those same sort of sexual relationship at the home. At this point, we definitely need to create more safe spaces in schools. Have professionals who could have these sort of conversation with children. In an attempt to prevent incidents like this from occurring within schools, within homes, because if this incident did not play off the way it did, we may not have even known that someone was literally encouraging this young lady to do this at her home. Our young people, they are our future. We have already seen how things are at present. And definitely, you know, I would like you members to share some ideas as to how can we deal with situations like this, but in the aspect of helping our young people to keep guiding them in the right direction. At the age of 13 or 14, you're probably informed too. These are young children. Not too long left primary school and they're in secondary school. And we all know that these things could lead to so many different things: unwanted pregnancy, you name it.
This is what I have to say. Let us forget.
And I want us to share positive in the aspect of sharing ways, solutions then,
Sit and try to relate.
that we could try to help
Now,
our young minds, our young teenagers.
discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation.
I saw someone mention to me that Anderson, you know,
Because
like the schools need AC because them children them have too much heat.
and let us build a nation together.
The weather that causing that, right? But seriously though, you know, we definitely need to find a way not just to penalize a student, because just as this incident, it didn't just start in the school. It would seem it seems as though she was being groomed from home.
For our country we must have regard.
She probably think it's okay.
Francis, let we start.
So now from home to the school.
And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever.
So you see that, you know, sometimes you look at a student, you look at someone and you quick to judge.
A strong and better nation.
But you don't really know the entire story as to how they end up there.
In foundation.
What led them to committing these things or doing these things?
This is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
And we can't always just wait and sit and wait and say, well, you know, we wait and see what the government will do about it. No, no.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production.
So just a few minutes before I close off this hour, so I'm actually gonna hold on the phone calls. I saw you know, some of you were trying to call. I'm gonna open the phone lines after I take this break, pay some bills, and then definitely we're gonna come with more. And I definitely wanna hear from you guys, wanna hear from you members. What do you think we could do to really reach out to our young people? And the young persons who are literally being groomed into these kind of things. How could we create, you know, a safe space that they could mention it
Now is the time
to an adult?
do something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and nation. I say that is the
So let me pay these bills, and definitely we're gonna come back with more. Keep it locked.
because
The Street Council.
land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
Oh gosh, baby. The wedding is just days away. We never booked the caterer.
Oh, wait, is no. Oh, relax, baby. I already called Michelin already. Michelin Experience.
Wait, what? When?
Sometime last week, the same caterer that did our Christmas party at work, remember? When his sister showed up uninvited and she took all the leftovers?
But one thing for sure, the lasagna, it tastes real good.
I know. They're tasty, reliable, and affordable. They even deliver. And if you want, they could cook on site. So go back to bed, baby. Don't worry. Everything done handled. Michelin has us.
Have a great night rest knowing Michelin has you from weddings to business functions. Michelin Experience Limited delivers unforgettable flavor and flawless services. So call them at 474-2250 or follow on social media at Michelin Experience. Great food, exceptional service every time.
Looking for the ultimate weekend vibe?
Then pull up to Experience Bar,
where every weekend is a celebration of culture,
music, and pure energy.
Kick things off every Friday at 4 p.m. with the Experience After Work line.
Good vibes, cold drinks,
and the perfect way to unwind after the grind.
Then on Saturday at 10 p.m., it's time to turn up with Strictly Local Saturdays After Party.
Hosted by DJ Flex 868
and Gingerbread,
blending Trinbago's hottest hits with
global trending bangers.
And when Sunday rolls in,
we set the tone for the week ahead with Reggae Sundays.
Positive vibrations from 9 p.m. that'll have you feeling only goodness and inspired.
Enjoy drink specials, secure parking,
and free admission every single weekend at number 2 Eastern Main Road, Aruca.
This is where the culture lives and the vibes never miss. So come through, bring your crew,
and experience the weekend like never before.
At Experience Bar, number 2 Eastern Main Road, Aruca.
This year I say I'm not cooking. Young brother ask me what you're doing. Crazy, your family them go start screwing. Without food, well, the Christmas could ruin. Tell them to settle and cease. They will still get a piece. Cause KFC have a big festive feast. Ready bring all the chicken. I know it's finger licking. And crazy, you can stay out of the kitchen and have a festive feast. A festive feast.
Celebrate Christmas with KFC's Festive Feast. Get a festive box, 3 pieces of tenders and wedges for only $39.95. Or a festive bucket, 8 pieces of chicken, 2 regular sides, and 2 portions of wedges for $159. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Merry Christmas.
Starting November 1st, we kick off the Parang and Christmas season right here. Ready to hear your song? Email us your request at street919music@gmail.com with your contact number, and you will get to shout out your music on the air.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out day and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Six minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. Good afternoon to all our members, all our listeners. Whether you're on Instagram, well, not Instagram, but Facebook, our website, and also YouTube. Good afternoon going on to you guys. The Street Council. Speaker of the House, Anderson, taking you guys straight to 4 p.m. And you guys know we do it on. I know that a lot of persons are waiting patiently for the office party. Yes. You guys are getting your office party today. But just to let you guys know that the Black Friday sale starts now at a cash or credit. Purchase one item and get 10% off cash or credit, plus get a 30% off TVs, 55-inch to 98-inch. But that's not all. Get more with free delivery on credit purchases $4,999 and over. Don't forget, you can shop today and pay us later. Offer valid until November 16, 2025. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Terms and conditions apply. And it's the season to share the crunch and spread the joy, KFC style. This Christmas, make your table a festive one with KFC. Get the festive box, 3 pieces of spicy or extra crispy tenders and regular wedges for just $39.95. Or go big with the festive bucket, 8 pieces of golden chicken, regular sides, and 2 regular wedges for only $159. Whether it's a family feast or an after shopping treat, KFC got the face of Christmas wrapped up for you.
Discipline.
So come to
and production.
So come home to flavor. Come home to KFC. It's definitely finger licking good.
That is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
So as we continue our conversation, those phone lines are open. Seeing that the weather seems to be a little changing, boy. Clouds look a little dark in Marval here. Those numbers again are 3420081 4665391. You could also send your WhatsApp messages as well, and to use the chat section there on YouTube and so forth to be a part of the show as well, yeah?
Success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
So before the break, I mentioned about the investigation that has been launched after students were found having sexual interactions in a toilet in a school in Kumutu. The young lady being 14, the young boy being 13. After the principal and the police and so forth were called in and they questioned the young lady. She mentioned that she was involved with someone at home since October.
Strong and better nation. I say that is.
And I asked the question to our members and listeners, what can we do to kind of help to support our young persons.
Come my brother, come my sister.
And in relations to addressing things like this, not just ridiculing someone or schooling a student or a young person for doing these things. And as I mentioned, you heard it happen in the school. You hear the age, right? But then you hear exactly where it started from. It started from at home, where she lives with her mom, So how can we literally address these things? How can we literally help our young people? What can be done? What safe spaces, as I may have suggested, what I suggested earlier on, as to creating safe spaces within the schools as well. So that if students are confused or are being manipulated into committing acts like this, that there is a safe space that they could go and communicate. And let us, as they say, nip it in the bud before, it gets out of hand. Now, I'm not saying that all students don't know what they're doing, but at the same time, I mean, you hearing your young son or daughter, age 12, 13, 14, not too long enter secondary school, and you're hearing about incidents like this. You as a parent, you as an aunt and uncle, what would be some of your approaches in trying to dialogue with this person, with this niece or nephew, son or daughter? And we're not talking about taking a big broomstick and beating nobody. We're talking about anything like that. Let's share what are some good ways in addressing situations like this.
Now the election bacchanal.
Those numbers again are 342-0081, 466-5391, and you could also send your voice notes as well. Hi, good afternoon, remember, welcome.
DJ Anderson.
Hi.
Thanks for the time. So I'm going to answer the question straight, right? What I think could be done first and foremost, real conversation, right, by the whether it's the principal or guidance counselor, honestly. And it could be slightly intensified based on the past actions of these students. So if it's a first infraction and based on the conversation or whatnot, definitely some conversation to explain that the actions they engaged in was totally wrong, and it's, you know, not acceptable for their age at all, and conversations of that nature, and trying to reshape their mind into understanding that school is about getting an education. You know, nobody say you can't enjoy your teenage years, but the actions they engage in and also the place, totally unacceptable. And then too, I would look at, you know, following this instance, another instance like this should not happen again. Because as the principal, as the Ministry of Education, you would look at, if it's a mixed school, during break time, are there persons positioned who on their free period, being teachers, to observe private places like washrooms, maybe certain study rooms, etc. like that? Is that in place? Clearly it wasn't, because if it was, something like this most likely would not have happened. You know, so based on whatever transpired that was outside, genuinely outside the consideration, okay, what we putting in place to prevent it from happening again? That's my suggestion. And you know, adults need to take accountability too for how they engage themselves amongst persons, but ultimately too, the first accountable person is the parent or parents, you know. Cause I mean, and then too, sometimes as teenagers we might get influenced by others, you know, but it's a combined approach. First and foremost, it starts with the parents, right? And then too, the teachers in school, you know, to continue that same level of adult responsibility, you know, so that whoever come in the school, if your mindset and your spirit is about mischief, the environment you in by the adults is no way for you to ventilate or express that mischief. You understand? It's to get education. And as I close here, don't want to take too long. You know, from my end, I realize, DJ Andy, bro to bro, life had to be real, to the sense where, you know, not all of us are the same type of human beings. Not saying any of us better than others. I'm not going to that level, but just listening and just listening to the articles, what's going on in media, and paying attention. You know, they wouldn't teach you that in school, nobody would tell you that. But you know, Brother Fuad had a program this morning. He was talking about land. I didn't get to come in, but I was calling, and he was like, you know, well, why would, you know, persons in authority deny you from land or deny you what you would have worked for? And my answer to that mentally is that some people's heart is not the same, you know, and it could even extend to some of the things we hear in the news, see in the papers. You ask yourself how that has happened. So just wanted to share that also. I not mentally shaken up. Like I said, I just focus on continuing my life and enjoying my life. But hopefully I answer the subject that you brought out, and blessings. And one thing I remember quickly, I mean, as they have officers in schools, they probably should need more guidance, counseling in school. And when I was in school, right, they used to have, maybe in your time too, they used to have RI, religious instructions. But that was only up to Form 1. I think that is something that, and even guidance as a period guidance, where the teacher would, talk to you, find out where you're at, a moment for you to, just get some adult advice, slightly outside of just teaching you maths and English, find out where you at in your development as a person. So I think those are things with RI and guidance. They should find some way to, put that in, whether it's in the meeting and the gathering before school starts, or some way to have that kind of mindset. Maybe before the school finish, maybe at the start of school, at the end of school, students, just make sure do the right thing, XYZ, because that could be helpful, and that's something that should go all the way up to 6th form. So thanks for the time. That's my contribution, and just blessings, to everybody, All
right, thanks so much for your contribution, member. I want our members, I want you guys to be a part of the show as well, and share your views. What do you believe is literally driving students to engage in sexual activities on school grounds? And where do you think the breakdown is happening? At home? At school? Or in society? At what age should a comprehensive sex education be introduced, and what topics must be included to properly guide our children? Should they have stricter consequences for students involved in sexual acts on school compound? Should it be more severe, or should we prioritize counseling and rehabilitations?
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say.
If you were the Minister of Education, what immediate steps would you take to prevent incidents like this from happening again?
Come, let us.
And we know that there has already been they have already introduced the police officers in the school for children who are fighting to help to curb that problem with students fighting within the schools, after schools, you name it.
I say that is the
now, as soon as sometimes you try to address one problem, here comes another. And we don't want to really compound one problem with another, but at the same time, if you are in the position where you could literally make a change as well, what would you do? What would be your advice? Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Miss DJ.
Afternoon.
Now, it's happening at home. What happened to the little girl happened from home.
Yes, correct.
Yeah?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, right. So the person who do that, police should be looking for that person right now from home. If all you want to be serious about what's going on with underage sex, the elders who interfering with little girls, police have to hold them. And set an example. Don't look to chastise the little boy. When I said she was calling me for that then it, or let me say vice versa. The two of them talk about it and they went and do it and they get caught. But it happening from home. So I saying it's all in these elderlies who interfering with these youngalies and making an example. Make an example for this, because like if all you want to sweep it under the carpet is the little boy fault or the little girl fault, but it's happening from home. And those elderlies must be held accountable for what they have done to this little girl. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for your contribution, member. But I want to make it very clear that I am in no way blaming either one of the students. When I started this editorial today, I made it clear that, you know, I am not looking to penalize the students so much in the aspect of
more effort and less play.
Blaming either one of them, you know. And I acknowledge that based on the article as well, that the young lady was being groomed at home where she lives with her parent, her mom. So we know that obviously it's because of that would have triggered or that might have been the reason why this occurred in the school with this young boy.
Come my brother, come my sister.
But imagine that this is just one of the incidents that we have heard, we are lucky enough or unfortunate enough to hear about. What about the stories that we don't hear about? What about the ones that are happening that we never heard about? Because I am not 100% sure, but I could tell you that at least 90% I am positively sure that there are incidents like this that are happening in other schools that we haven't heard about. The ones that probably get away. Nobody didn't catch them. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
This is acceptable. Yeah, good.
Hey, Chucky.
Well, this is an afternoon to everybody, Trinidad and everybody. Yeah. It's a sensitive topic. As a parent who have my children are adults and I have grandchildren who are two of them who are teenagers.
Right.
I think the problem is across the board, because to me it started at home, because according to the report, it already happened at home.
Correct.
The possibility exists now. The perpetrator say, well, okay, here what? If the perpetrator is a male, well, okay, here what now? In the context we are coming at, here what now? Put the blame on that fella so nobody can go look at me. So that is one angle. Then two now, society as well, across the board, they see it, because as I say, I'm 51. But let's go back years ago, 30 years ago, it was certain things was taboo to talk about. You talk about these things behind closed doors, and all of a sudden now they have glamorized every certain aspect. What you know, it should have been in selected corners. So to me, the problem is across the board. It's everyone from the and I using it, and I'm not pointing at any one particular. Parents, politicians, religious leaders, everybody, everyone has a part to play in this issue. Because to me, at 13 years, no, come on. I'm not ashamed to say it. I was 18 when the first time I had sex, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I was an adult by law, and I didn't miss nothing. And I'm saying this openly on radio. I never missed anything because at 18, some young men back then, I was at 13 and 12. No, I never missed anything. At a certain point, I enjoy my youth. Now I could work accordingly. So I think the problem is across the board. But to be honest, to say what the minister should do, but I think we have to go back again to all the different avenues. You have to probably get the police service into it. How you put the military, kind of get a team, an elite team, what focuses on, these type of things. Something, but it is a broad, holistic, board-based issue. That's how I look at it. So it's everybody, to me, I would put the blame on it. I use myself in the context as a parent.
Right.
As well as everybody has to try to fix the problem now. Or what hasn't always been there. So it's a sad, it's a stickler, it's a sticky. Because by law now, that boy could be, he will be law. He will be charged for rape. Look at it on that angle too. Because I think it's under 16. Because I think it's between 16 to 18. You can't have sex once marriage is involved. Because I think they did some amendment or subject to correction.
Right, and he's a minor as well.
He's a minor 13, so basically minor, so that is minors having sex. So a law has been broken there now. How are you dealing with that aspect of it? What if he was coerced into doing it? Probably he just wanted hormones at a rage. Okay, again, a chance.
Right.
So we don't know if the possibility he was manipulated into doing it, or vice versa. No one knows. So it has to say I have a one pick idea how to. I think is everybody had to come involved to try to solve the problem. So locked on, listen, give someone else an answer.
All right, thank you so much, Shocky, for your contribution.
In short, this is what I have to say.
And I said, like, you know, incidents like that, it opens so many different kind of worms. You know, but I want to know from you members as well, you know, what positive programs, what clubs, what mentorship, after school activities should we, you know, introduce into schools to keep students meaningfully occupied? Hi, good afternoon, member, welcome.
Good afternoon. I believe the problem with children having early sex, the whole society has to take blame for that, but mainly on the parents. From the child is a baby, they take this thing, this device, and they place it within the hands of the child. These smartphones, and you go into the phone just so the children know how to operate them. You go into the tablet and know how to operate them, and it is plastered with sexual activities all over. And they will look at those things, and what you feed your mind upon, that is what you become. You want to promote a motor car, you put forward sex. You want to promote something to eat, you put forward sex in a subtle way. Parents want to time for themselves. They're in one corner with the phone or their own business, and the child in another corner doing his own thing. It is a very sad situation, not only in Trinidad here, over the world. Some countries start to ban these smartphones from children until they reach a certain age. Those children, tender mind, cannot control themselves when they feed themselves on a diet of sex. They are naturally phone. If adults cannot control themselves, how those little children will be able to control themselves? So to start first, you start with the parents. I do believe sexual education should not be taught in school. That should be taught by the parents, should sit and deal with their children along their line. Because children can be stimulated during the teaching of sexual education. And you ought to be very careful who is teaching your child sexual education. You don't know who's teaching a child sexual education. You don't know the teachers. You don't know the counselors. You know the guidance. But you know you are the parent. You are the one to lead out. And parents are the ones to be held responsible. And little children, they should have counselors. I want to say, I don't want to be too long again, the church supposed to set a standard, but the church has broken down almost every standard. Go in front of the church on a Sabbath morning or a Sunday morning and see the manner in which especially those women dress. All what's supposed to be private are exposed. So you have sex in the church, sex on the street, sex on the TV. So those little minds are ramford. They don't know what to do. Thank you for this opportunity of speaking.
Thank you so much, member, for your contribution.
Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So
is it that sex is definitely the crime here? In the aspect of if it is being taught in schools, do we stand a greater risk of more incidents like this being reported? Wouldn't it make much more sense to teach it, explain it, and let children know of all the consequences and exactly what they're getting themselves involved in? And I'm talking about professional persons. I'm not saying that professional persons cannot or may not groom a student, because we have heard incidents of that already in the past. But I'm just saying, have professionals do this to educate students, because a lot of other questions come to mind. I mean, with this incident that played off, I guess they may have had conversations, the boy and the girl would have had conversations and say, you know, they probably planned it too. You see, Wednesday, we're doing this thing, you know. I'm just saying, probably it went like that. Probably it was something spontaneous. I'm not sure. But it raised a lot of other questions in the aspect of, did they use protection? Was it unprotected? What else are they opening up themselves to? Sexual transmitted infections, unwanted pregnancy, you name it. As students being allowed on the compound, or being allowed to walk on the compound with a protection in their wallet or in their pants pocket, just in case if it happened. I mean, and I'm saying that, you know, we definitely need to have conversations about it, because as much as you as a parent may decide that, you know what, I am not comfortable, or I don't think that my daughter or my son is at age for me to have that level of conversation, that might just be your opinion, because that child at home is a different child in school.
Now the election,
and you may try to shelter your child from certain activities,
what I have to say,
but it's out there in the world.
Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate.
Is communication a main key in being able to address this and to curb this?
Tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation.
Or should parents just be like, you know, son or daughter, don't ask me nothing about that, you're not at age of that, so you don't worry about that right now. When you turn 18 then,
this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
I can tell you, whatever we're doing now, it definitely isn't working. Because when you look at the statistics, and based on statistics right here in Trinidad, teenage pregnancy is very, very much on the rise. And there's a lot of incidents that you don't hear about, but it's happening.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever
we also need to bridge that gap between parents and students.
Production to build a strong and better nation.
And teachers. Now, how can parents, teachers, and school administration work together to create a safer, more disciplined environment for our students?
Because this is our land.
And I know that some parents they just believe that their responsibility is just to get their child dressed for school and tell them and probably give them some lunch money, whatever, and say go. Because there are a lot of parents that never probably attended a parents teachers meeting. I've heard in the past where teachers had to be so forceful in the aspect of if your parent doesn't come to the meeting, you wouldn't be able to come to school until they come.
So much of things
they had to take those measures sometimes just to be able to meet the parent of a student, of a child.
Because
and to me, that is wrong.
Only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now
I know life could be lifing. I know that in life you may have all sorts of different responsibilities and so forth. But you need to at least make that time to meet with those persons who are like your child, your children, second parent. Because for 8 hours of the day, Monday to Friday, approximately, your child is literally spending with this person, this teacher, this lecturer. And again, I invite you guys to be a part of the conversation as well. 3420081 4665 Share your ideas.
Now is the time to come home and do
how could we,
instead of staying out there and freezing,
really address the situation
we must show discipline
without throwing blame
and
on the students.
Build a strong and better nation. I say,
how could we create safe spaces? How could we prevent this from occurring? Well, with hopes that it wouldn't occur again.
This is our land. Come my brother, come my sister.
We just can't sit and just say, that is Marva child, and Marva will have to deal with that. Because, is Marva, Marva to know what's going on inside her house. And we just brush it aside and we leave it alone. We tend to brush too many things on the side and leave it alone. And this is why we keep having the same issues. And that's why I remind you, our citizens, that there's so many different distractions. Sometimes people create distractions just so that you would not see incidents like this. Talk about incidents like this. Try to address incidents like this. We must want better for our young people. know, I would like to hear from parents too, you know. How much responsibility falls on parents to monitor their children online activities, friendship, and behavior outside of the home? Because believe it or not, that child, your little baby, your little princess, your angel is an angel when they're under your roof. It doesn't necessarily mean that when that angel leave, that proclaimed angel of yours, when they're out there in the school and out there in the world, they're displaying that same angel. My son, my daughter, nah. Them do raise their voice, them do curse nobody.
Now the election back and all that.
And you'll be surprised
in short
to hear the level of conversations they are carrying on in school.
Let us
sometimes you're boasting to your friends. Yeah, my daughter. Come Stephanie, quiet. Stephanie don't bother nobody. Stephanie don't just barely talk.
Oh, more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production.
But when Stephanie in school,
to build a strong and better nation.
Stephanie nickname is Hot Mouth.
That is the main foundation. So come let us work and
but parents, how would you know?
This is our land.
What is Stephanie nickname in school if it is that you don't have a relationship with the school? You don't have a relationship with their form teacher, their teachers on the whole. I know that there are some parents who literally are in denial, or they're just so naive to the truth that everybody is probably telling tales, telling stories on their innocent little child.
On what to progress we surely will.
Wake up. To those parents, I'm saying wake up.
That ever we must show.
And it's no laughing matter though. This is not a moment where you just stand now and you laugh and say, you know, I know that Joanne daughter, I know that is that Ricky's son. Look what they're doing in school and you laugh.
Because this is our land.
It's nothing to be funny of. Nothing to be funny about.
Let us build a nation together.
Today it might just be them, but tomorrow the possibility is it could be you. And let's bring back that discipline, that tolerance, that production. Things that you're supposed to be learning in school. Let's ensure that our young minds,
so much of things that we need to see,
those precious minds are being taught that.
Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more.
You just can't make everything just slide.
Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production.
Or what we love to do, we always just love to throw blame.
A strong and better nation. I say that is
it's the mustard fault. It's the ketchup fault.
So come let us work and
you have to be able to stand as well and take responsibility. You the parent, even you the student.
Let us build a nation together.
Listen, nothing is wrong by saying I messed up, you know. I did crap. I didn't think. Because none of us are perfect, yeah? But if we don't try to address the situation, how can we expect it to get better?
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something.
It's like a street dweller.
Instead of staying out there and freezing.
They didn't. Some of them didn't ask to be on the street, but unfortunately, they end up there, right? And they may start by, asking people for any little thing. Let me get a little change now. You have a little change. They may even ask for something to eat.
That is the main foundation.
But what we have done in Trinidad and Tobago and even in other places of the world, that itself hasn't been something that has been addressed properly and dealt with properly. Now we have street dwellers who literally ain't asking you for small changes. They literally coming out plain and telling you, I want $5, give me $20. You get them less ships in, they quarreling with you. Because we accepted that, we started to tolerate that, and it just get worse. So if we don't address this situation with our young minds, our future, not bashing them, not insulting them, but literally having healthy conversations. If we don't, Alright, members, getting ready to close off this hour and jump into our last and final hour, which is the office party. I know that this conversation probably was a little bit sensitive, too sensitive for some, and I understand. But we need to have the conversations, and to be able to exchange ideas, listen to, where some of our minds are, so that we could literally help each other to build this nation. Incidents like this, I am not from Kumutu. I'm not related to either one of the parties. Well, I don't think so. But it still affects me. Me being a young father, a young parent as well, I honestly wouldn't want to, hear that my child is involved in something like that at school. In general, But for me, worse yet, in school. I would hope that I could get through to,
Now the election back and I'll die away.
Yeah, I would hope that I could get through to any young person who is even thinking about doing something like this. I hope that I could get through to the point of making them think twice
and try to relate
before committing any act like that.
More than ever we must show discipline, tolerance.
Alright guys, we're gonna pay some bills and then come back in the office party. You guys know that we won't be on YouTube, so if it is that you wanna listen to the vibes that happens on a Friday, you got to just listen to us via our website, but we're not gonna be on YouTube or Facebook, okay? So keep it locked. Office party is up next. The Street 919 FM, the Council, still in session. Let's go.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Are you searching for answers to life's questions? Those things that disturb and concern you the most? Why all the wickedness? Why the suffering in the world? Will it end? Who is responsible? Well, if so, join us right here on The Street 91.9 FM every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. with Brother Samuel Gooding and Roland White, where we open the Bible and find answers to all these things and more. For it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love, have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
This is the voice of Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Craving that authentic taste of the Caribbean but short on time? With Lion Brand Per Luri Mix. Now in its convenient, easy-to-use pouch, you can whip up a batch of fluffy, golden Per Luri in a flash. Just add water, mix, and fry. Perfect for impromptu gatherings. Our Per Luri Mix brings everyone together for a delicious moment. Share the flavor with friends and family, because good food and good company go hand in hand. Get your Lion Brand Per Luri Mix today and make every moment a tasty celebration. Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
Looking for the ultimate weekend vibe?
Then pull up to Experience Bar.
Where every weekend is a celebration of culture,
Music, and pure energy.
Kick things off every Friday at 4 p.m. with the Experience After Work line.
Good vibes, cold drinks.
And the perfect way to unwind after the grind.
Then on Saturday at 10 p.m., it's time to turn up with Strictly Local Saturdays After Party.
Hosted by DJ Flex 868.
And Gingerbread.
Blending Trinbago's hottest hits with
global trending bangers.
And when Sunday rolls in,
we set the tone for the week ahead with Reggae Sundays.
Positive vibrations from 9 p.m. that'll have you feeling only goodness and inspired.
Enjoy drink specials, secure parking,
and free admission every single weekend at number 2 Eastern Main Road, Aruca.
This is where the culture lives and the vibes never miss. So come through, bring your crew,
and experience the weekend like never before.
At Experience Bar, number 2 Eastern Main Road, Aruca.
This year I say I'm not cooking. Young brother ask me what you're doing. Crazy, your family them go start screwing. Without food, well, the Christmas could ruin. Tell them to settle and cease. They will still get a piece. Cause KFC have a big festive feast. Well, bring all the chicken. I know it's finger licking. And crazy, you can stay out of the kitchen and have a festive feast. A festive feast.
Celebrate Christmas with KFC's Festive Feast. Get a festive box, 3 pieces of tenders and wedges for only $39.95. Or or a festive bucket. 8 pieces of chicken, 2 regular sides, and 2 portions of wedges for $159. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday
from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancements cost $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
2026, I wanna share some licks. Certain thing in the industry have to fix. 2026, I wanna share some licks. Certain thing in the carnival have to fix. I ain't going no party if I don't know who singing. I don't know who playing.